Okay, YouTube, this is JL Chambers 82, and I'm just doing a quick video as a response to a comment posted on one of my more recent posts. Someone wanted to see the contents of Pier Solar on the reprint edition, so I thought I'd honor that request. It's a very simple thing to do, and kind of make a cool, quick video. So anyway, let's take a look at it. Here it is. And really cool artwork. I really on the first print run edition, the first print. I mean, it's the same artwork. Just you got to pick, what styling. I went with the old school. Well, actually, this is actually more old school, but I went with the Genesis from like the mid to late '90s design with the red Genesis logo on the side. But you could also do the Mega Drive, and this one just combines the two, Mega Drive and Genesis there. And 16-bit, and it says Watermelon's Reprint Edition. 16-bit, the biggest adventure ever, or the biggest 16-bit adventure ever. Pretty cool. The box is really, really cool. I mean, it looks the part of, an old Sega game. I mean, a Genesis game. Very, very cool looking. I mean, if I walked into a video game store and saw this hanging up, I would really, I mean, especially in the '90s, I would have been like, this looks, awesome. This looks badass. Especially since the fact that it's, 64 megs. That meant a lot back in the day. To some of you guys now, that might not mean anything, but 64 megs on a Genesis cartridge is just fucking huge. So anyway, they did not cheap out. I mean, the production value of this for a homebrew, company, I mean, is absolutely amazing. It's amazing, and you get a lot with it. So anyway, as you can see, there's the residue from a sticker. There's actually a watermelon sticker that's normally right here. That's their logo. Let's see, like that right there. Okay, so there's a little sticker there, and I did keep it. It's on the inside. I've already cracked this open and I'm playing it. It's really, really cool, but I'll save that video for another day. So anyway, let's just go ahead and pop this open. Really, really high quality clamshell, and it's not just like, it's I don't know if they contacted a company that used to make the rental clamshells or the retail, or they had to get this made again. I'm sure the mold was out there to do this, but I mean, it really does look and feel just like a Genesis cartridge, or I'm sorry, Genesis game. The case anyway. All right, and your cup runneth over with this. Like, you totally get a lot. But let's just look over here. First off, there's the game itself, and it just snaps into place there. And there's that sticker I was talking about. But the game. I guess technology has come a long way with the innards of these things, but it looks like a normal Genesis case. It's got the watermelon logo on it and everything. It's very light, and a 64 meg game back in the day would have been, of course, very heavy, possibly even longer or taller. And if it was this size, it'd be smaller. But I guess they took advantage of some of that technology by getting to make it smaller. Some new technology anyway, but looks really, really cool. Now. Let's just do this. This will be easier. Sorry about the angle. It's just a little difficult with one hand. You get a nice instruction manual. Now, I think this instruction manual, I never cracked my other one, but I think this one is for the reprint. I think it references the reprint in here somewhere. Not certain. But, I mean, the quality of the paper, everything, definitely spot on with games of old. Actually, I would say, if I would have cracked a Genesis game open back in the day and saw this instruction book, I would have been really impressed. It's very, very high quality. And you can see over here the different models that it works with, the Genesis, any basically licensed Sega hardware. So it does work. So you have a Wonder Mega right there. It does work on the XI. So that's what I've been playing it on. But it works on the Nomad, 32X, CDX, and of course if you have the Sega CD, you get to play the CD soundtrack. Now the CD soundtrack does not come with the reprint. However, Watermelon does encourage you. I think you can go to their site and download the CD. You can burn it yourself, and they encourage you to do that, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, it's really, really cool. It's in a couple of languages, I believe, but they did not, it's full color and everything. I mean, they didn't skimp out on it at all. It's way better than the zero instruction manual we get now, the nothing that comes in a game except for packing. Which, if that saves on cost, that's fine. But games didn't get any cheaper, and you get less with games now. So that's what's kind of shitty. This, I'm assuming, is a map. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Sorry guys, I'm being very careful. And I'm getting a weird camera angle here. Okay. Alright, so it's not necessarily a map, it's just a little poster. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yep. So maybe I'll put that up in the room, or maybe I'll leave it in its original form. I don't know what I'll do with that. But pretty cool. Let's not damage it though, Jason. Okay. And then you get some stickers, and I knew that you got stickers, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, it references the 6-byte controller a lot because like you can use the other keys like hotkeys, I believe. I haven't really played around with that too much, but pretty neat, huh? So yeah, I mean, so with the game you get the little the reprint edition. You get stickers, you get a really good instruction booklet. And the instruction booklet actually has some like funny references and stuff in it. Like it's pretty cool. Like the whole game, I don't want to spoil it because I'll do a video later once I've played more of the game. But the whole game has really nice writing and everything in it. Like it's very adult oriented and everything too. So it's not just a little kiddie game. But there it is, guys. That's the contents of Pier Solar. So, and I don't know if I've been saying it wrong or not. I said Pier Solar like in my first video, and that's how I heard it, being said. And I've asked some other people like how you actually say it, and they're like, I guess it's however you want. So it could be Pier Solar or Pier Solar. If you're a Southerner, it could be Pier Solar. I'm from Texas, so I would tend to say it like if I was reading it, out of a textbook, I'd say Pier Solar, but let's just call it Pier Solar, give it more dignity. But that is it, guys. So yeah, again, if you're thinking about buying this, just go to Watermelon's website and check it out. See if they have any of the reprints left. It's really not rare anymore with the reprint edition. I think they've got enough out there that you're going to be able to pick this up pretty easy and not have to pay the eBay prices. Just don't buy it from eBay. Buy it from Watermelon. And I'm saying that, and I have an extra copy that I need to eventually get rid of because I really don't need 3 copies of it. I don't need to keep 2 mint. But anyway, yeah, I think we'll see more of these on there. I think the demand's more or less been met now because you have to remember, even though us as collectors, we all want it, most people want the first edition, the first run. But even then, it's a very specific audience. It's like, yeah, collectors want it, and then you have collectors that want it, and you have people that like playing retro games and they want it. But the thing is, you have to have a Genesis, so it's still limited. So I can't see them making millions of these things. If they've made thousands and sold thousands, that's great. But I think at this point it's officially not rare. It's still anyone that collects games really needs to have this in their collection. So anyway, guys, definitely go to Watermelon, check it out, and get you a copy if you haven't already. Later.